Hello and welcome to Dustlight and our new software solution. I'm Kathleen Nagy and I'm going to guide you through our new software solution. So first of all you need is a functioning internet connection, a phone or a PC, and a Dustlight. Here you can immediately see our login window of our web app. You can access our web app from that link that I'm going to display on the top left. Or you can find the same link on our Dustlight website in the menu bar web app. Here on the right, you can see that you need to log into your account. As we don't have an account yet, we need to create an account first. Creating an account is completely free and is available from all kind of software plans. In the field create your account, you need to input all your personal information that is required, such as your first name, which in my case is Kathleen, last name Nagy, your email address, kathleen.nagy at you need to set a password. You need to confirm your password. And then you need to tick the box that you accept our terms of conditions, terms of use, and privacy policy. You should also tick the box of agreeing to receive newsletters and updates. As we are a fast growing company, there are always updates on their way. So now we're going to create our account. In a couple of seconds, I'm going to receive an email to verify my email address. In that email, I see a little message and a link in order to verify my email address. I've got a couple of minutes to do that, but I'm going to do that immediately. And as soon as that is through, I get a message saying that my email has been verified and now I can sign in with my account. And here I am in the Dustlight dashboard. This might be familiar to some of you, at least all those who've already used the beta version of our web app. What is important in this view are the four different menu bars. So we've got Connect, Measurements, Administration, and Support. I'm going to guide you through all four of these. On the top right, you can see what plan you have. I currently have the basic plan, my user account, and the button to log out. I'm going to stay logged in because I want to connect to my Dustlight. So I'm clicking on Connect to Dustlight. I have a Dustlight at hand, clicking on Connect to Dustlight, and then I'm checking that I'm connecting to the right Dustlight and pairing it. In order to make that step, you need to have a stable Bluetooth connection. So my Dustlight has been connected. However, I don't have the required plan. So even though my computer is very much compatible with Dustlight Webapp, I need to upgrade to either the business plan or the corporate plan. I can do this either by contacting Dustlight or if I am in a company which already has several business or corporate licenses, I get my token by my chef, my colleague, whoever manages the different licenses. So now I'm clicking on Redeem Invitation Token. And now I can enter my invite token that I've got from my company, which is as follows. All token can only be used once for your information. So now I'm joining my company. And after a couple of seconds, I get the message that I've successfully joined the organization Latai GmbH. So now I am part of the organization, and due to that, I upgraded from basic to business. And now I'm able to connect my Dustlight. So I'm going to connect to Dustlight, looking for the right Dustlight, clicking on pair, pairing it, and now I get a message that a firmware update is available. I personally am going to skip this message for now. However, you should click on update in order to always be up to date with the newest software features. Now we are in the insides of our Dustlight. On the top banner, you see a message saying syncing day 1 out of 90. This is a new message which informs you about the fact that 90 days of measurements have been taken with the Dustlight in your hands. And all of these are going to get synchronized so they are available in your dashboard. In the dashboard, you see all kinds of information, such as live readings, which is an information about the current dust situation, the Dustlight information, being your device ID, which is a really important number for us to identify whom the Dustlight belongs to, whether your sensor condition is still right, what kind of software version you're using. If this is not the latest version, you very likely need to update your Dustlight. And then you see the dust limits when your Dustlight is switching from green to yellow to red. These limits are the German legislative limits. Then you could also access the device settings, history, and once again, the device settings, or you can disconnect. And with that, I'm going to switch over to the measurements menu bar. Here I can access a graphical representation of the dust exposure levels of the date that I've chosen. On the right, I can see which material specification I've used. In this case, this was general dust. If you've purchased other material specifications, you might see softwood or welding fume. The general statistics, such as the average of dust concentration that day and the respirable dust peak, are also visible on the right side. And you can still download your .csv data and a PDF report. Now we're going over to the administration window. In the administration window, you've got all the information concerning your account and your plan. This being, in my case, my name, my email address, my role in the company, that I want to receive newsletters, the account language. This can vary between English, German, French, or Spanish. The organization information, here that number, the organization ID, is a really important number for us as a company because that one is linked to the dust lights, your company, and the people who purchased it. You also have information about what license plan you are currently using. As I said, there's that little information about your role in the company. I am currently a user, so my access is slightly limited. If I want to change that, I need to be set as an admin externally by a current admin. So I'm quickly going to set myself as an admin. Okay, now I set myself as an admin, so I'm going to quickly reload the page. And all of a sudden, I'm an admin. And now I have two more drop-down menu bars, being user management and device management. In the user management, I have access over all the admins and users in my company. As you see, I have 3 other colleagues already set as an admin. I could change their status from admin to user, or I could delete them. I could also invite new users. By clicking on invite new users, I see a empty list of invitations that I've sent. If I want to send a new invitation, I'm going to the right bottom and going to invite a new colleague of mine. This could be my colleague Till, and I'm going to send an invitation. Now you see an information about the fact that you granted access to another colleague of yours. This is not an immediate email that's been sent to your colleague. You need to do that by copying your token or going to share code. I could copy that and then paste it in a message and send it to my colleague. Once I've done that, I need to wait for my colleague to change from pending to accepted. If my colleague is not going to do that, I can also just delete him. That way, the invitation has been deleted. I now can also go over to the device management. In the device management, I can see all the Dustlights which are connected to the current plan. In a plan, I have different licenses. My company purchased 15 licenses, and two are in use, one of them being my Dustlight. Here, I could also delete my Dustlight. With that, a new license would be free again. I'm not going to do that because I still want to show you the other menu drop-down, being our support. In the support window, you get all kinds of information, whether how to contact us. You can either call us or send us an email. You get information about all the material-specific configurations that we have, being mixed dust, welding fume, wood dust, and special configurations, which you can access if you contact us. And in what plan these different material-specific configurations are technically available. In the calibration window, you get information about how and when your dust light needs to be maintained. And last but not least, you get a link to our Dustlight shop where you can access all kinds of accessories to nicely protect yourself. So with all of that, I'm going to log out here. And I'm also going to log out here and say thank you for listening. And hopefully you got all the information necessary in order to explore your Dustlight web app.